Good morning, South Texas faculty. I am Wanessa Wingfield, your South Texas College of Law instructional designer, and I have been working on a small project to help you all out in the upcoming fall semester. I have been working to complete a template for asynchronous courses as well as synchronous courses. And I'm going to use this time to walk you through how to engage with those courses and set up your classrooms for the fall. I've developed here an asynchronous course template based on the SUNY online course quality course review standards, which sets a research-based platform for online course learning. Here you have your formatted course available to you. So when IT pushes out your course in the fall, if you're teaching an asynchronous course, you simply can plug in your content information here, update the information that I have added with your course information, and you're ready to go. The components are available that students need to create a seamless learning experience in an online setting where there is no direct instruction from the teacher. Here I've added some instructor resources. With the click of the mouse, you can access those, and you notice here I've added several things that would be helpful to you. How to edit your newly copied template, because I've put instructions in this template and you can change those out to create information for your students. How to add competencies and learning objectives to make sure your course is aligned for learning. How to create a bookings link for your office hours, and so on and so forth. If you want to survey your students, here is there is a place, not here, I'm looking at the wrong thing, but there is a place where you can add those surveys. This is a faculty survey that I'm asking you to complete for me so that I can be better informed on how to best support you. So all of these are source resources for you, and notice they're hidden so the learners cannot see this. This is information that is solely for your eyes and for your viewing. This module is the module that I've added, and it has a faculty course survey in it, but you would delete this survey and add your course surveys for your students. If you're doing a pre, mid-semester, and post survey, then that can be added to this module for student access. We always want to begin with a student starts here so that students are directed, especially in an asynchronous course where they're not experiencing open conversations with you immediately in the course. Everything from teaching, learning, information, resources has to be embedded in the course so that students can navigate the course successfully. Course information is the next module. All of these things can be edited with your information. If you select on Meet the Professor, you'll notice this is a place where you can add your information. And I've created a video to show you how to do that. But just here, if you select Edit HTML, then you can go in, it will open up the rich text box, and you can add your own personal information. When you're done, make sure that you save everything. Save everything. So that's your Meet Your Professor content box. All the way through, I have added every component that you would need or that I can foresee you needing. Of course, you are free to add based on what your choices are, but I have added these things to help support you. Office hours, when you have set up your bookings link, you can set up an in-person and online link. You can add that information here. It's easily accessible to students. Library resources, All of this information is available for students with the click of a mouse. Campus and online expectations. You will not share this with students over a Zoom call or in an open class session, so they have to have access to this built into their asynchronous course. Campus policies. I ask that you, as you choose to go through and modify your course for your specific course content, that you allow these particular modules to remain. This is information that students will need to be successful throughout the course. Whatever software tools you're going to use in the course, that information would be posted here. So in an online course, everything is done using digital tools and digital learning, and opportunities for students to demonstrate their knowledge with that. We want to make sure that we keep those things intact so that as students go across the board, they can see that in every class. Below that is a community questions. If students come into questions that are outside of a particular assignment and they want to post it here, they can create threads here. You can open up a discussion where they can create questions and have those questions answered by their learning community. And the last thing that I want, well, next to the last thing that I want to point out is your course module exemplar. I've created an exemplar of the high quality course module format based on the standards from the course quality review. And here is a format that you are free to use. You can modify or add or not use certain parts of it if you choose not to, but it's all here. If this were your course, it would be a good idea to have a checklist. What are students expected to complete in this module? Introducing the module, making sure that reading resources or whatever resources students are needing is all here so that they have um, the most opportunity for success. This discussion board is asking students to respond using the 3CQ model. What is a 3CQ model? That needs to be embedded in the course. And then there's also a portion in here with all of the resources that students might need for this module, from APA style information to getting started with a tool that you may ask them to use to complete an assessment or to demonstrate their knowledge of that particular module. So this is an exemplar for you. Note that it is hidden as well. Students are not able to see this module. Below that is where your first module begins. And if you use the format in the exemplar, fantastic. But this is where you would add your information for your students. Select upload or create, and then select the kind of information you want to add for learning, and your information for your module goes here. Of course, you would adjust or modify and add the name of your course by simply editing the title. And this is your asynchronous course template. If you have any questions, please be sure to reach out to one of the technology resources that are available for students, but for you as well.